as human beings awaken, there's a certain realization that happens within you. You begin to recognize that you're not who or what you think you are, or what your conditioned mind has ultimately conditioned you to believe. As far as if something happens negative, I'm supposed to get angry. That's my conditioning. Okay, when you see that it's the conditioning, what's behind that conditioning? Awareness of the conditioning, of course, because without the awareness of the conditioning, there wouldn't be any conditioning. So, recognizing that is a wonderful aspect of your conscious awakening process, because you need to be able to recognize the difference between conditioning and the nature of who you are, which is the consciousness that even allows the conditioning. Now, if you like the birds, occasionally I'll pause here and let us just hear the nature sounds. It's wonderful, and it, even the cars that pass by, it's wonderful, and it ultimately deepens your sense of awareness and alertness, which ultimately allows you to be able to see that conditioning. If all the time you're on the go and you want to do, you won't see beyond that on the go and want to do. So occasionally take a moment to just look around and listen. And even if your mind tells you a lie and says you don't have time for that, don't believe that. It's a lie. It's part of the conditioning, keeping its hold on you, keeping its grip on you as the mind. And when you're awaking out of being the mind, it's quite wonderful. And you're no longer trapped in being completely conditioned by your mind, and the things you do become a little bit more compassionate. Now, I had heard this before from someone who commented on one of my videos. They said, everyone needs to learn this while it's free. Yes, because something like this that's so wonderful, yes, I see other people, they have the prices up to learn the nature of who you are. But I understand why they're asking for payment, because most people see things that are free. They're not that, So if you put a price on it, then people think it's important. So yes, if you're watching this, it's okay to accept that it's free. I appreciate you all coming and listening and recognizing this within yourself, and that's the payment for me. Also, it's always okay if you like to donate to things like this, but ultimately sharing this is a wonderful thing for myself already. So allowing and helping the state of humanity grow deeper in conscious awareness is already a blessing, if you will, for all of us. So I appreciate that, and I do accept and appreciate whatever you offer or you have to offer, or if it's your time or your comment or whatever it may be. But yes, allowing that state of consciousness to deepen in you is ultimately the goal. If there is a goal, it's not really a goal, because it doesn't have to be achieved or attained. It has to be only discovered, because it's hidden by the conditioned thinking. It's hidden by the conditioned reactions. It's hidden by the conditioned emotional fluctuations. So occasionally taking a moment to maybe even contemplate thought, see what thought is saying when you have situations come up. Is it the same type of reactive thought, negative thought that comes up when something you were supposed to have happened didn't happen. It's the same kind of thought that's the conditioning. Now you can see it when you see that. And in that seeing arises wisdom, because you can now choose or reconstruct the way you think about it and the way you handle the situation. It's wonderful. And it's free. Thank you.